30-minute video after the December bombing of the cathedral complex in Cairo, where they elaborated that it's not about anything that individual Copts have done. They basically call them the worshippers of the cross. These are, by their very existence, are warriors against Islam, and thus every single Copt is a possible target.
At the same time, you mentioned how there is a great deal of discrimination against Copt Christians in Egypt. Is it the view of people there that the government of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is doing enough to protect Christians?
Well, no, but then what's the alternative? Many people recognize that the frameworks of discrimination did not change after President Sisi came to power. In a sense, no matter who the president of Egypt is, the reality of the local governor, the local police officer, these guys never change in their practices against Copts. The president has taken some nice gestures publicly in rhetoric. He visits the Coptic cathedral during the Christmas Mass. However, he has not changed anything in the reality. Of course, for Copts, as frightened as they are by what's going on, as fearful they are, as critical as they might be about President Sisi's lack of protection for them, they also recognize that they don't have that many alternatives. If the Egyptian state is to collapse a la Syria or Iraq, Libya or Yemen, their condition would be much worse. So they look around them in the neighborhood and then they're like, at least we're not Iraq and Syria.
You mentioned the bombing in Cairo of the cathedral just before Christmas of last year. 2 bombs yesterday. Pope Francis is supposed to be visiting in some weeks to meet with Copt Christians in Egypt. Do you think that things will change? Any chance that the Pope might cancel his visit?
I don't believe so. For the Egyptian regime, the Pope's visit is extremely welcome, as the Western press has been critical of President Sisi on human rights issues, on others. He welcomes the chance of having this photo op with the Holy Father, of having a man who's not only the head of the Catholic Church, but one that's widely liked and respected in the West in general, and in a sense, blessing him during that visit. The Pope has, unlike his predecessors, has really highlighted the plight of Middle East Christians. But the Vatican also realizes the limits it confronts in attempting to deal with this issue. When the Vatican issued a statement, Al-Azhar, which is, of course, the leading Sunni Muslim institution, it's based in Egypt, cut the dialogue with the Catholic Church. So as the Pope is also